November 29th, and we're finally getting back to the cabin tent we set up a couple weeks ago. And it's a little damp in here. We got a good fire going now and starting to warm up and feel a little cozier in here. It was 17 degrees this morning, so everything in here, my water froze. Everything in here was pretty cold. It's going to take a while to get it warmed up in here. Anyhow, we got a bunch of work to do today. I had a big supply dump last week. A bunch of wood to get us through. I'm going to have to cut some more. And I want to get the lanterns so I can hang them up so we can get some better lighting in here. And I brought my old standby gasoline lantern I want to get going. And we need to set up a proper kitchen because everything's just kind of thrown around. This is my camp kitchen right here in this plywood box. I don't know what's in here because I haven't opened this box up for years. It's really dirty. I'm going to need to clean it up. But there used to be everything in there that I needed to set up a camp kitchen. We'll just have to see what's in there. I don't think I've opened this box up for, it's been at least 12 years. Matter of fact, I don't think I've pitched this tent in 12 years. So, yeah, we'll go through some of this stuff, find out what we have in there, and get it cleaned up a little bit, and get the camp kitchen all ready to go. Tig's going to want the camp kitchen ready to go because she comes for the food. We're going to cook some gourmet burgers tonight and maybe whip up some flapjacks in the morning if we have everything we need to do that with. Yeah, I guess we better get to work. Okay, this one's too short, so really needs to be about twice that long. Fortunately, I got a whole bunch of this wire, so we'll just cut a longer piece. This is not a step. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mission accomplished. This old box here belonged to my dad, and it's just got all kinds of stuff in here. Coleman funnel and some Teflon tape. There's a Coleman pour spout for white gas fuel. More T-tape. Piece of canvas, I guess. That's some thread and some canvas there in case you have to make a repair. But what I'm looking for here are clothespins. And these here look like they've been around a while, but they're sooty and dirty. They'll work just fine in the tent. Open for business. My good friend Lyle gave me this old I don't know, World War II. It looks like a bomb, but it's actually a camp stove. Runs on white gas. Has a little cute little funnel here. It's got these little lunar feet here that fold up. These cool little feet that flip out here to hold bigger pots. I noticed this gasket here for the lid, or this little lid. It's kind of cracked, so I'm hoping it'll hold air. Okay, well, not sure I got very much air in there. I think I might need to take the pump out. And, oh, there, that feels better. It probably needs to have that little leather pump oiled up. But I've learned from experience to do this far away from camp. Because, well, first of all, I've blown a few things up before on accident. So we're just going to play it safe here. Come on, baby. Oh. Well, that was a dud. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get this thing to go. We're just going to have to do our cooking on the wood stove. Meanwhile, wouldn't you know it, the venison burger still froze solid. I left it out in the cooler. So, I have to find a big pot to put it in. That'll work. And try to thaw that out on the stove. That ground beef is almost completely thawed out already. It hasn't only been about a half an hour at the most. A little bit of frozen in the middle there. But I'm just going to leave it off to the side here. Got some hot water heating up in the built-in hot water tank here. And should be able to make coffee like right out of the hot water tank. Or at least get tea water out of there. Dish water. Oh, that's going to be really nice. we had a work party. We made these boxes. There were several of these over the years, but we have 2 of these boxes, and my brother has one, and I have one. And there's a lot of memories. We all got together and had a work party, and my old man helped us build these, and he's not with us anymore. But anyway, he really loved these boxes. So yeah, we took them hunting every year, and we set up camp real proper. And a lot of the way I'm setting things up now, just out of habit, is just the way Dad would have done it. But anyway, let's just pop the top here, see what we got. Well, there's more wire. My old man really loved this stuff. I was in the irrigation business, so I would save all the scrap. And he'd say, well, let's put that in the hunting tent gear. Oh my goodness. Well, we won't be running short. There's a big wad of wire. This little aluminum pan was my old man's water dipper. We used to get water out of the creek. This was for drinking, and it was for doing other stuff, washing. We would use one of these stainless bowls for a sink, for a wash basin. And Dad would use this little dipper. He'd get hot water off the wood stove and cold water out of the bucket, break the ice first, pour cold water in there to temper it. We will put that to use in this camp right here with pride. That is a good setup. We got nice little cast iron frying pan, Keystone food chopper, heavy duty frying pan here. It's a nice little Griswold Erie, Pennsylvania cast iron skillet number 5. That baby can cook eggs. That is a good pan. What else do we got? This is a number 6. It's heavy duty. No wonder this box was so heavy, because we probably don't need quite so many. All of them dirty. Another Erie, Pennsylvania Griswold. That looks like a 12-inch skillet. That would be a good chicken cooker. Fried chicken. Don't need all these though. I'll probably take a few of these home. Oh yeah. That's where this is. That's dirty. That's a Lodge griddle. That's going to need some cleaning up, because I'm planning on making flapjacks in the morning. So yeah, we'll throw that over by the wood stove and we'll give it a good bath. Put the utensils in there. I found the other lantern hook. So now we got 3. So good to have a spare. And look at here. Another frying pan. This is a big Lodge. I'm not sure what size it is, but my brother got the bigger one. I don't know how big his is. It dwarfs this one, but I didn't want one quite that heavy. I have trouble lifting this one, but this was one of the original frying pans from our hunting camp, and you could fry it. You can feed a family of 5 out of that pan. And I'll probably keep that down here, because we might just do that one night. In here I have all my clean stuff that I brought down here. Stanley cook set. I got a couple of saucepans there. We can go in here. Paper plates. Those will be handy. Yeah. Fair share mugs for eating soup. Got 2 of them here in case I have a guest. Which I might. And the spoon I carved in the spoon carving video. This thing's been awesome. It's great for flipping eggs and stirring stew or whatever. I think I'll keep that up in the little tin box. Got some oatmeal. Got some coffee filters. A coffee strainer. I'm using that tomorrow. A cool old stovetop toaster. Fits on the wood stove. Got this from a Canadian fella. A cutting board. Small cutting board. Yeah, I could just keep this and put my bedding in there. That's what I think I'll do. Put my sleeping bag and my blankets in there and put this lid on to keep the mice and keep the squirrels out of my bunk when I'm gone. Things are coming together pretty good. I got a lightweight bag underneath and then a 30 below slumber jack on top of that, so I should be able to stay pretty warm even if the fire goes out. The kitchen area is coming together. It's going to take a little bit more work getting things organized, but it's already way more convenient. This little wood stove is really putting out. Got bacon cheddar venison burger, home canned green beans. These are Blue Lakes. And then freezer slaw that Sarah put away this fall. It's delicious. Okay. The bacon cheddar venison burger. This dog won't leave me alone. Oh yeah. It's a little bit hot right now. You could come over. There it is. Come on over. Yeah, there it is. Sit. Sit. Well, come here. Sit. Yeah. Stay. It's too hot. Okay. There you go. Ah, girl. Good, huh? A little bit hot? Oh, there's one. There you go. This is so good. I got hungry. Had a lot of little chores to do and I didn't think about eating all day. Which isn't like me. We got a lot done around here though. It's starting to get organized. Okay. There you go. Oh yeah, been waiting all day. Did you like it? We'll come over here closer. It's really good. I made an extra big one so we could share. This dog's been so patient. So patient today. She's been laying on her bed, sleeping by the stove. Doesn't complain. Really a good companion. I do know she'd rather be back home in the cabin, sitting by the fire with Mama. We get 3 meals a day, and you always have a nice warm bed right next to the wood stove, and you know nothing's going to go wrong. Okay. That's a good dog. There you go. Oh, there's one. Yep. Oh, yeah. We used this tent a lot when our kids were growing up. As a family, we took it to festivals to play music. And it was like a big party. It would last for like a week, and there's a lot of friends there. Extremely happy times. Our kids learned how to play music. We learned how to play music. And we had a lot of good times. My son and I, we took the tent hunting every year. We'd go mule deer hunting in the Cascades, and wherever we took the tent, put it all together. We all worked as a team. We got all the cots in here. We got everything set up. We could set it up in just a matter of a few hours. And it was just like home. Especially with the wood stove. You get a little nice hot fire in there, and it's so cozy. And it's convenient. You don't have a lot of distractions. The only thing that really matters when you're tent camping in a big tent is 3 meals a day, cutting firewood, staying clean, get your dishes done, and there's usually time for hiking or hunting in between, and you got to collect water. So this tent has been home away from home for us many, many times. This very tent. One evening we were out playing music, and we got a call and notification that our house had caught fire and that it was a total loss. We lost all our belongings, and we didn't have anything to come home to. So we came home, and it was bad. There was not much left of anything. Unfortunately, this tent was stored in another building. It was stored out in the barn. And we slept in the barn that night, just on the floor. We didn't have any mattresses or anything. But the next day, a friend of mine came over and brought some firewood and helped me set the tent up so we'd have a place to stay. Housing was really tough to find. We set this up. We got the stove going in here. A couple of friends brought firewood, and we put cots in here. Me, the wife, 2 kids, and a dog, all in here. That was really pretty decent. We were warm. I made a little shower out back so we had a place to shower. And then we started looking for a new place to live. But it took a long, long time. And there was a lot of stuff going on. There were inspectors coming by. There were, insurance people. And then people started fighting about stuff, trying to figure out what caused it and who was at fault. And all that time, we were in this tent. And pretty tough times. Pretty tough times. But we did find a place. We moved to temporarily, and that's before we came here to West Fork. Before we found our little cabin over here. And so when we moved over here, staying in the tent didn't sound like a good time anymore to any of us. We didn't want anything to do with it. It was like a really traumatic experience. So when we moved over here, I rolled the tent up and I put it in the corner, and it stayed there for 12 years until now. And I think it's okay now. I think I'm going to like this. I'm going to get this tent out. I'm going to leave it out all winter. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it because this is really getting away. And I'm just going to enjoy it. Not too bad on the dishes here. I mean, some of these were already dirty when I showed up, but get those clean and it should be looking pretty good. I'll wash those tomorrow morning while I'm having coffee. It's supposed to get down to 13 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. And I don't know what that is. Celsius. 13. It's not too bad. Got down to 17 last night. And I got that heavy duty sleeping bag, so I should be pretty fat. And maybe a little chance of snow, but we don't have any major snowstorm coming in right now. We got a couple inches a couple days ago. And winter just isn't too sure yet. It sure is nice out here tonight. Man, I'm having no trouble at all heating water, cooking on the stove. The water heater over here is boiling over. It's steaming. It's so hot. And this wood heat is fine, so I don't think we even need a little gas stove or anything. I think we're going to be fine. I think this tent's a little bit too big for one person. I feel like I could get by with like 2/3 as much room. This is a 12 by 14. Yeah, this is a perfect size for 2 people. I mean, really ideal for 2 people. Would you like to sleep right here? Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's nice. Such a good dog. Such a good puppy. Okay. Can you lay down? Lay down? There you go. You tired? Well, just lay down. You'll be fine. Well, friends, it's been a big day. Made a lot of progress. But starting to wind down. We're winding down here, and I think we're gonna settle in for the night. We'll see you in the morning. November 30. It got a little bit chillier than I expected. I slept real hard and let the fire go out. And I probably should have been stoking it, but once the fire died down, there was a chill in this tent. Dog was fussing a little bit, so I figured she was cold. I gave her my spare sleeping bag, and she calmed down after that. But I was plenty warm in that Slumberjack sleeping bag. I just had long johns on last night, and I was fine. But getting out of bed this morning, I didn't want to get out of bed, but nature has a way of waking me up. But it was, yeah, I don't know what the temperature was inside the tent because I only have one thermometer, but it was cold. All my waters froze up again. This thing was froze solid. But thank God for this stove, man. That wood stove. That thing heats up this tent in a hurry. And heat up the coffee water in about 10 minutes. So I got a lot of dishes to do. Thinking I'll start with this big dirty griddle. Cooked breakfast on that this morning. just so happened to have a nice half pint of some dark Canadian real maple syrup for the flapjacks. I'm surprised those flapjacks turned out that nice. They puffed up real good, but that batter is really old. It's past its prime. But I was glad they puffed up good. We'll just put a little of this maple syrup on there, just for a little flavor. So good. Let's give this a taste. Oh. This is so delicious. Well, I'm not going to sit here and eat in front of you, but that's about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me here at the big off-grid cabin tent. God bless you, friends. Thanks for tuning in to West Fork. This is West Fork. Over and out.